get into, we're gonna do some De La Riva, guys. Well, kind of De La Riva. De La Riva, it's just some X guard stuff. Let's see. So, he's in this position, right? He's broken my guard, right? I'm immediately gonna get, I could be from a guard pole, I got collar, and his pants. I prefer, check this way, the pants grip, okay? For this. I could hold the heel too, okay? I like the pants grip here. A little harder for him to break, right? I got feet on hips, feet on shoulder too. I'm gonna hip up, out to the side, swing. So now I have my De La Riva hook, okay? My knee's gonna be pinching, I'm pulling on his collar. Instead of me going to this side, we're gonna push him out to the right. Here. So I'm pushing into his thigh, and I have his collar, okay? I'm gonna circle, put my foot on his hip, pummel my arm, rest it on my bicep. So I'm here, switch my foot inside. So now I have like a modified X position. I'm just gonna sweep him from here, okay? If he stays down here, I'm gonna sweep all day. Push with this left foot, come up on my right elbow. Come up, okay? Super simple. So I have this pin grip, right? Lift my hips, swing, right? I have him in De La Riva. Actually, I want cross grip. Cross grip here, foot on his hip, okay? I'm gonna push him out here, right? Picking up his pant leg. Foot on his hip, pummel, grab his pants, okay? This goes on the inside. Here, come back here. You're so far away, dude. Okay. So here, I'm gonna push with that right leg, come up on my left elbow. Come up, okay? Very basic. I don't have to do all of the other crazy transitions. I just gotta get him down, okay? Okay. We'll go this way. Let's see. So, cross collar, De La Riva hook, okay? Grab the pants. I'm gonna push that rear leg out, okay? And I'm gonna go to my right hip. Start to pick him up. Pommel. Oops, sorry, catching his toes. Oh, catching your gear, dude. All right, here. Circle. So I have my knee on the outside, foot is on his hip, okay? And I'm just gonna push and come up on my right elbow. Here, okay? Right in to our pass. Any questions there? Anything? It's not complicated. There is a transition, right? But I need an entry point to get to the X position. Does that make sense? It's like a modified position.
You're sort of rolling up instead of doing like a technical stand-up to single.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm not keeping, if I swept him down to his hip or something like that, I could come up like your normal X.
Yeah.
Right, where I push him out, right? And I can single leg sweep him, right? I'm not really trying to do that, I'm just coming up. Okay?
You're almost using his weight to help pull you.
Yeah, so if he stays down on his hands, which is common, okay? Especially when you do that movement to the outside, okay? He's gonna post his hands. Anytime they post their hands, I'm just gonna go with what they're doing instead of trying to reinvent the wheel. Does that make sense? Yes, sir.
Can I see it?
Yes. The Connor.
Yeah.
So, here, right, swing the hook, grab the pants, all right? Knee pinched in a little bit. See how I'm already turning them? Now I push that rear leg at his thigh, and I'm gonna rotate to my right shoulder. Here, I'm pulling on the grip, my right leg's extended, my hook comes off, kick through, put it on his hip. Now I grab, okay? I could just stay here and try to push him too, right? But I like to switch to that X hook on his ribs and with my knee in here. He can't put that foot back down on the mat, okay? Now I'm gonna push out and come up on my right elbow. Here. Okay? That makes sense? All right, get your partners. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're gonna go back into that De La Riva stuff. So we were doing that, just that basic sweep and like almost like a technical stand-up, but basically a push sweep. So we were going De La Riva, getting into modified X, and just knocking them over, coming up and taking the sweep. Okay. Today we're gonna work on, it was a question that a couple guys talked about last night, where they posture up a little bit, right? So there's a couple different things we can do depending on our grips. We're gonna take the back today, okay? So, if I'm in open guard, right, I could be in this position, this is fine, we'll work with this, right? Hip up, out to the side, catch my De La Riva hook. You can either grab the pants or grab the heel. I'm gonna, in this case, grab the heel, and I'll explain why. Turn this way. I want to be able to see it a little better. So here, hip over, now I'm on my right hip. Swing and get my hook. The reason being is I can set up barambolos here, lots of different things. If he just postures up, right, you can dump him, okay? Because I'm gonna make that same type of an angle here, right? He's gonna try to break this grip. He doesn't want his posture, right? Here. If he doesn't break it, right, I start elevating him, okay? Pulling him over me, elevate, okay? So he's gonna break this grip. Grab his sleeve. Oh, sorry. Break. Grab his sleeve. Here, now I'm immediately gonna go. I'm turning this knee, pushing at his thigh. I'm gonna extend him out. Here, okay? From this, there's a couple different ways we can enter. I like to already start the process to get around him to his back. So I'm gonna swing this leg all the way and catch a deep De La Riva hook. Turn over here a little bit. I'm gonna throw my left foot on top of his hip here. Turn this way a little bit. Okay? So I'm gonna swing, boom, here. All right? I'm holding his sleeve and I'm hooking his hip. From here, all I have to do is circle my foot. Catch behind his knee. He's pretty much toast here. Okay?
Dave, what do you hold? Are you still holding on his pants?
I'm holding onto his heel.
Okay, so is right
So
heel.
my arm moved around his leg.
Yeah, same leg though.
Correct. Okay? Now, this entry, I think holding the heel works better.
Okay.
Okay? Now, I'm either gonna reach up to his pants or his back cuff of his pants. Either up here or over there. In my case, I prefer to go to his top of his pants here. So I'm gonna come up here, grab, pull him on top of me. Extend him, I have, turn. My legs on the inside. Your sleeve still. I should still have his sleeve. I get control. Both hooks, okay? That's my preferred entry. Other people might do it different. I can grab the pants, but it doesn't lend me to swing around him as well. I like to almost loop around that leg as I come around, okay? Now, if I push him out and I'm holding the pants, that's okay. All right, push it, grip, grab sleeve, all right, push him out. So I can stand on his hip and throw the leg across, right? Without knocking it down, sorry. Come on, come on. Sorry, I'm not going. Good, very good, okay. Here, still works. There, okay. So if you have longer legs where you can stand on the hip and throw that across, let me do that to you real quick. Just so I'm not gonna knock you over when I do it. So if I have here, right? Stand on the hip, throw this across. This is fine too, okay? But I still think from that pants grip, it's harder for me to get around than if I just, sorry, hold the heel. Does that make sense? Yeah. You can get the entry by standing on the hip. I still think you're gonna have to switch to hugging the heel to be able to circle around. It's just a little easier. Does that make sense? Yep. Okay. Anybody need to see it again?
So say for whatever reason he's not wanting to dump when you're trying to extend your legs, you can still dump him forward with the sleeve roll, can you? And toss him forward before you turn. Like say when you were in your Del Hiva, like when you extended,
Yeah.
and you have him pushed out, and you still have his sleeve. If for whatever reason he's moving too hard and you can't get behind him, you can still dump him forward, can you?
I'm not sure.
Like the typical.
So if I have him here, right? You talking about when I switch my hooks?
Yeah.
All the way over? Here?
Yeah.
Where are you talking about dumping him?
Forward, like with his
Not
sleeve.
really, because he has a post, and I'm almost behind him now. Once I get this, I am behind him.
Where, could you come up with X across with this one and let me in?
Here?
Go the other way.
Well, yes, I could go here, right? But look at where I have, like I'm so far away from you.
Yeah.
It's different than the X position that we'll get sometimes, right? I would more prefer to have that collar if I'm gonna play daylight X.
Gotcha.
Okay, now I can move you more and roll you over.
Oh, so you,
Okay?
you have
If I'm
problems
here,
with-
my goal is just to get behind here. Now that I have him, he's just trying to stay, up. I'm gonna go for the back of his pants, the skirt, or his far side leg. Clearly his legs are too long for me to get over there. So I'm gonna hop over, grab his pants, hold him on my shins. I'm not trying to finish it yet, he's not going anywhere. Now I got it, okay? Yeah, finish that. Okay?
So it's the wrong sleeve to jump him forward
Yeah,
because he's supposed to.
yeah, and I'm also too far away with my legs. I'm extending my legs in this case. Does that make sense? All right, get your partners. 1, 2, 3.